So what are some of the common California legislative rule waivers that are granted? Well, there are several hundred total rules found in the joint rules of the Assembly and Senate, the Assembly rules and the Senate rules in the California State Legislature. Just over 2 dozen of them or so are subject to either waiver or suspension by a vote of either or both of the houses. So what are the common ones? Well, the most common rule waivers granted in the legislature are, starting with the joint rules, Joint Rule 55, which is the 30-day waiting period, which says that a bill other than the budget bill may not be heard or acted upon by committee or either house until the bill has been in print for 30 days. Joint Rule 61A are deadlines in the odd numbered year. Joint Rule 61B, which are deadlines in the even numbered year. Joint Rule 62A, which is committee procedure and notice of a hearing. Basically, it requires 4-day file notice for the first reference, committee reference in each house. Otherwise, 2 days for any subsequent file notice. Then Assembly Rule 45.5, which is the presentation of guests or memorials in the assembly. Memorials are usually presented at the end of the floor session. Assembly Rule 56 concerning the meetings of standing committees, and the suspension of this rule is usually requested in order to allow a policy committee of the Assembly to meet at a different date or time than the committee usually meets. Assembly Rule 96, a motion to withdraw or re-refer a bill. It is done to re-refer, usually a bill from one committee to another, and it's usually made during the regular order of business. Then there's Assembly Rule 118 for persons admitted to the floor of the Assembly. And this suspension of the rule is usually requested in order to allow a guest, such as a family member, to be on the floor of the Assembly, often to sit at the legislator's desk. And then there's Senate Rule 55A, admission to the Senate chamber. So persons who are not members, officers, or employees of the Senate can on occasion be admitted to the Senate chamber if they follow Senate Rule 55A.